Morning, afternoon, evening as the case may be in your part of the world. For those that don't know me, I'm Zen Archer, and I've been tagged. I've been tagged by IMOSACK. I'm a sack. That's who tagged me, and it came as a complete surprise to me. Thank God this morning while I was eating breakfast, I happened to be going through my YouTube subscriptions, which is what I usually do in the morning, go through and watch the videos. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't. Usually I do, just to let people know that I was there, and I always rate. At any rate, so this is a thread that started out a long time ago, and I'm going to go into that over in the description. Wait, it's over here, over in the description. I'll put all that kind of information. At any rate, if you do tag somebody, don't forget to email them and let them know so that they can continue this chain on and it doesn't get broken. Okay, 5 random things about me. These really aren't random because I did think about it a little bit before I started the video. So the first one is I wear always, 99.9% of the time, I wear what is known as a Turkish puzzle ring, and this is what the original one that I had looked like. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's little thin wires. Like that. That was what the original one, and this one was actually a knockoff of that. This one's been soldered together in the back, so it no longer comes apart. However, the one that I wear all the time now is a silver one, right there, and it's a puzzle ring. It actually comes apart, and the reason it comes apart is that I'm a very sentimental and very eccentric kind of a guy. And because of that, I do this ring thing with my family, my friends, and my loved ones. I buy them rings. I buy them one of these rings and I give to them. As long as it's on their hand, then we're together. You see, because in order for it to be on your hand, the puzzle has to be together. And we can all fit together. Each one different. And yet, all together, we make up a greater whole. So, that's fact number 1. I always wear a ring, and people who are important to me also have these rings. Number 2 is that I have very strange culinary tastes. Maybe not so strange, but I like things that are pungent, that are vinegary, that are pickled, hot, that kind of stuff. I really like that, and it seems to affect a good bit of my daily activity or the way that I eat. As a result, for instance, this morning, what I've got is I've got a salad here that is. Oh, let's see. We got beets and ham, cheddar cheese, lettuce, of course, onion, and that is all in a balsamic vinaigrette, which is like 50% fat-free. And I don't use it because it's fat-free. I just use it because I like it. Oh, but the fat-free is an extra added thing. So that's my breakfast this morning, along with a cup of coffee and a cup of tea. And that brings me to that brings me to this. I ran out of milk and it snowed, so I didn't want to go outside. So I went to my cupboard and I had a box of milk. This is a box of milk that's provided by Borden. The Borden company puts this out, and it's actually like condensed milk, but it's liquid inside, and you can keep it on your shelf for like ever. And then once you open it, you put it in the refrigerator. Well, because I didn't want to go out and get milk, instead I opened up a box of milk. And for the last 4 days, I've been using this in order for creamer in my coffee instead of using milk. I never usually use creamer in my coffee. I don't care for it. I would much prefer real milk. And then not 2% or 1%. I want what is it? Vitamin D, vitamin A, whatever. I want milk. So. What is that? That would be item number 3. 3? I did it again. Why do I always do that? There's item number 4. Sometimes I go 4 when I mean 3. No, actually, let's see. Item number 4 is I lead a really. Item number 4 is I lead a really simple lifestyle. I don't throw anything away if it's usable in any way. Part of that is because of because I'm very sentimental, and also because I just don't see the point. If it does the job, then why do you need the latest, greatest, fanciest? So I have a tendency to hold on to things, including my favorite guitar. And I've shown this to some of you before. Currently, my favorite guitar is right here, and it was destined for the trash. I had taken everything off of it. There was no strings. There was no tuning pegs. There was nothing on it. And I just couldn't bring myself to throw it out. I ended up throwing some strings on, tuning it back up, and it actually sounds better than anything else I've got. So lately, that's what I'm playing. So that's because I'm kind of eccentric, and I've got a lot of weird things around. In my wallet. I carry a coin that I found when I was I was in first or second grade, and we lived in a house that had a register between floors, and inside that register, my brother and I found buried pirate treasure. We did, and that buried pirate treasure. Of course, I'm not able to find it now. I carry everything in here. That buried pirate treasure was actually a game from a cereal, from a cereal like Captain Crunch or something like that, and they would send you coins. You could win coins, and the coins were pieces of 8 and pieces of silver, and they weren't really, but one of the coins I still have left over, and this is it. It's got a little skull and crossbones on it. You probably can't see it. It's really dark. But yeah, it's got a skull and crossbones on it. It says piece of 8, and in the box with it was a letter that was a secret pirate letter, to the kids that were in the club, and you would get graduated to first mate or to captain or to cook and that kind of thing. And we found treasure in our house. Apparently belonged to the man who had grown up in the house and had passed away at some 80 years old. So it was kind of old, and it may be worth something, I don't know, but I just carry it for sentimental reasons. That being said, another number 5, my last one, is actually twofold. First of all, I do kind of like the whole pirate thing, and my genealogy has me as a descendant from a privateer, and so I carry with me a little pirate skull. It's actually a guy in a top hat, and that's a cigarette snuffer. I can take it off and just put it in the ashtray and drop my cigarette in it, and it snuffs the cigarette. But what this is attached to is, yes, I carry a man purse. I bought this bag for about $4, probably 5 years ago, and it's all leather. It's a fanny pack, all leather fanny pack, and I usually carry it over my shoulder. It makes it a lot easier than carrying stuff in my pockets, and also you don't sit. Guys always end up with back problems because they sit with one hip higher than the other because of their wallet. This takes care of that. So there's a practical purpose for carrying it, and so that's number 5. Now let's see. I'm probably going to fade out here while I try to figure out who it is that I'm going to tag. I do know that a couple of them, but I'll be back with you in a moment as soon as I can figure out who it is I should tag and tell you a little bit more about this video. Alrighty, it looks like I've got it. I've got my list right here. I've got my list. Believe it or not, that's my list right there. Can't read it, but that's my list. At any rate, I've got it. I thought what I would do is I would tag people that I would like you to know a little bit more about, and maybe you can follow if they post here, or if not, just over here at the description. I'll put their URLs in, and go over and check them out. One is my longtime friend Tar916. ex-yoga instructor who did some tapes in the in 1999 or 1990s, late 90s. She did some instructional yoga tapes as well as meditation tapes, and good friend of mine. Check it out. Number two is Hello Rodney. Hello Rodney sells stuff on eBay. He's a marketeer on eBay, and a hell of a sweet guy. One of my good friends here on YouTube. So Hello Rodney is number two. Next one is the one and the only, the goddamn Batman. That's right, Bat Tim, Battim. I just like the guy, you know. He's got some issues with some stuff, and that's okay. It makes me laugh sometimes. And real respectable guy, and I respect his opinion. So be sure to check him out and some of his stuff. Another guy that I really, really respect, and for the life of me, I don't know why he's not popular here at YouTube, is a guy by the name of Ace Blade. This is a guy that's got a good heart and very spiritually minded and thinking. Maybe one of the things that holds him back is that he's a really nice-looking guy, girls. He is. No homo. And but check him out and look at his videos. You're going to love them, I promise you. And lastly is my wild card here is a band from Amsterdam called F. Valensta. That's F-V-A-L-E-S-T-E-A. There's four guys that have been playing together for about a year. They do mostly acoustical music. The lead singer is awesome. One heck of a voice. And they do the kind of music that I dig. So go over and check them out too. All you guys have been tagged. Be sure that you attach your videos to this one, I think is how it works. And then you each tag 5 people that you would like to share with the community, and be sure you email them and let them know that they were tagged so that the chain doesn't get dropped. Until next time, this is Zen Archer saying you have a great day. Oh, and, of course, be well.
Music by Kevin MacLeod.